Hello and welcome back to the Walk Cook Walk channel. Hello to any new subscribers. I always forget to say that. But yeah, hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. Today I am only doing a small one because I mentioned last episode that my back's been playing up. Well, I thought it was my shoulders, but it's not actually my shoulders. It's the base of my neck. I was pressing around 2 days ago to try and find out where the pain was coming from, and I certainly found it, that's for sure. And it seems to be the lower part of the neck on the spine. Now, I've got poor posture anyway, so that could be contributing to it, but I reckon it's from carrying a rucksack with loads of stuff in. So I'm trying to go as light as possible. I haven't even bought a table this time, for the simple fact it's an extra kilogram that I don't really need to be carrying. The food's generally quite lightweight. I'm just going to do a steak and a peppercorn sauce with some fried off potatoes and some broccoli. Pretty simple meal, but we're going to do it in the woods. Now, I wanted to do it at the 11 Oaks, which is not that far from my house, but I kind of need the walk as well, just for the exercise. Otherwise I'll just be sat there festering at home doing nothing, probably playing video games. But anywho, we're back out. I've got a different backpack on. It's not new. I've had it the same length of time as I had the one that I was using. But my theory on things is use it until it's broke, then discard it if you can't fix it. My tripod fell apart whilst I was recording for my other channel called Fermented World, where I make my own home brew. I know I keep yakking on about it, but I'd love if you went over there and checked it out and see what I do over there, educating people on how easy it is to brew your own alcohol. And of course you save an absolute boatload of money on taxes and stuff like that, because ingredients to make alcohol are tax free. It's only when there's actually a percentage of alcohol in there that you get the whopping tax on top. But anyway, as I say, we're going to be going to a place that I've been to before, which is just kind of like to the left of the normal track. Noisy tram. So as we go up to the local woods, there's like a little bit that diverts off the main path. It doesn't actually lead anywhere, but I found a little spot down there before where I'd set up with my back to this oak tree, and it was pretty cool. But yeah, I'm waffling, and what I meant to be saying is about the bag. So this bag has got a chest strap support thing and a waist support as well, and I'm thinking or hoping that that might actually help the back of my neck. Now, I'm not a wimp, right? I can deal with pain, but this is a bit weird. It's a really weird pain. Like, I struggle to sleep on my side at the moment. Every time I roll over, it's like a bit painful. So I'm still out. I'm still going to be doing what I'm doing, but just a little bit uncomfortable whilst doing it. But, you know, people get too used to being comfortable, I think. I think you need to go outside and be cold to appreciate the warmth, and, you know, have nothing to appreciate something, I suppose is what I'm getting at. So yeah, hopefully this bag's going to help me out a little bit. I am in pain. I'm not going to deny it. I am in pain, but it's not continuous pain. Like right now, I'm not in pain. I'm uncomfortable. Do you get what I mean? So anywho, yeah, that's where we're at the moment. Over there is where my failed coffee was the other day. We are going back there next week though, because I will not be defeated. If you know me personally, you'll know that I'm an extremely determined person. I will find a way. One way or another, I'll find a way. And unless it is 100% not possible, and then I accept defeat. But I quite liked it. When I was sat there, I was like, this ain't too bad. I'd have to go a little bit further in because you can see me from the path, but just needs a bit of an area clearing, that's all. I'm using my new Trangia 27 today. I say new, it was second hand, but it's an upgrade from what I had. So I had the standard aluminium, one, which was great, don't get me wrong, it works perfectly. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And that's actually being raffled at the moment, because I've upgraded mine. So what I did is I purchased one that was non-stick, second hand, from a guy on eBay called Mad Dog Survival. He's got a YouTube channel as well. Go check him out. Shout out to Mad Dog. He dropped me a really good offer on it. I swiped nearly took his hand off for this non-stick version. So everything else is the same. It's just the pans and the frying pan are non-stick. So we're going to be giving that a go with a steak. We'll see how good that works. Hopefully pretty good. And as I was saying, the one that I did have, I wanted to do a giveaway, but I didn't want it to be in my hands, if you know what I mean. I sort of wanted it to be dealt with by an outside company. So I put a raffle up on this website called Raffle. I'll put a link at the bottom here. Well, not a link. There'll be a link in the description, but that'll just tell you what the website is. And you can win on a raffle my old T27 Trangia stove. Comes with a kettle, 2 pots, the burner, the handle. It's a complete kit. You know, you'll never want anything more than that. It's a one-person cook system for me personally. They say that it's 1 to 2. Nah, it's a one-person cook system. The T25 is a 2-people cook system, in my opinion. That's just my humble opinion. But you can win it for 50 pence. That's how much the tickets are. 10% goes to Diabetes UK charity. Again, it's all automatic. I don't choose the winner. It will randomly generate a winner. It will notify me who the winner is. I'll then contact you, and we'll organise either dropping it off to you if you're local, or posting it to you, your prize for 50 pence. It only takes one. It takes one raffle ticket to win it. But yeah, the smallest amount I could do was 50 pence. So I thought I'll do 50 pence. And what I'm hoping to do is just for it to cover the postage, really, because I wanted it to be a giveaway. I wanted somebody to have something that is bloody useful, you know, and maybe whoever has it, wins it, maybe it'll inspire them to go outside, just sit in the woods, have some fun, enjoy yourself, you know, just sit in nature, man. It's just great. So I'm going to quote something that my favorite outdoor cooking YouTuber, Red Swede Outdoors, shout out to Red Swede. He said, I'm not religious, but if I had to say that anything was my church, it would be the woodland. Now that resonates to me because I'm not religious at all. But you know, when I'm in the woods, nothing matters. Nothing bothers me, nothing phases me. There's no obligations. It's just nature. It's peaceful, it's calm. It's just nice. And I'm looking forward to what colours we've got as well this time. It's the same woodland that I was in the other day. We're going to walk through the woods and then we'll pop out at the bottom and jump in the little side bit. Currently walking up the Forever Hill, which aptly names takes forever. But yeah, do go check out that link, see if you want to. I mean, it's used, it's not brand new, which is why it's only 50p. And yeah, it'd be pretty cool if, you know, you could show me videos of you using it after you've won it. So far there's only 2 entrants, people who've entered. There's only 2 at the moment, but for 50p it could all be yours. Hiya, you alright? So yeah, this is This hill always gets me, man. I've actually remembered to bring water as well, but I nearly forgot an ingredient, which would have been quite an important ingredient, to be honest. What was it? The beef stock. It's quite a big ingredient, or a big part of the recipe today. Now, the recipe isn't mine. Well, the recipe is, but it's been kind of jigged a bit because the lady who did it, which is called Kitchen Sanctuary on YouTube, she's got really good videos, man. The food always looks delicious. I've kind of borrowed her recipe, and she didn't really give any amounts or quantities or anything like that, so I kind of just put it all together myself. Hiya, you're right. Just kind of guessed what I was going to need with a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and we've got some brandy in it. Now, at first I didn't think I was going to be able to use the brandy because I'd ordered some in the shopping. I don't drive, so I have my shopping delivered, and it didn't arrive. Now, normally they'd substitute it for something else, but they didn't give a substitute, so I was a bit annoyed because I was like, well, I've got to do this peppercorn sauce. Where's my flipping brandy? And they were like, oh, really sorry. And I was like, so you're telling me there was no brandy in the store whatsoever? I was like, But this time it came. So I did order it midweek because I wanted to do the peppercorn sauce before I'm actually out in the sticks doing it. Like do it on a hob at home, get a feel for it, but I haven't managed to, so we're doing it blind. But what's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that could happen? I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm getting a bit warm now. Whew. Gonna have to pop you guys down a sec. Put this tripod down. Getting warm. I mean, this bag is still just as heavy as it always is, but I'm just taking my time and I'm just being a bit more gentle with my movements. I mean, I'm only 40. I'm not exactly old, but you just gotta, the way I see it is, obviously I've got my kids to look after, so I've got to make sure that I'm good before they're good, because I can't help them if I'm in no position to do anything helpful, So I'm just going to take my time, make it better, go see the doctors on Monday, or at least give them a call on Monday, see what they're saying, and we'll go from there. You're right, dude. And yeah, so that's as simple as that, really. Oh, that feels better. I was absolutely cooking in that jacket, but I'm going to get cold quick. I know it. I've been waffling on now for a while, so I do apologise, but I don't get to talk to many people. And I mean, I'm not even talking to people now. I'm talking to a bloody phone screen. But I don't know, because I'm always at home with the kids. It's kind of, the chance to let it all out, so to speak. I mean, I've walked up this hill 100 times, thousands of times actually. But yeah, so it was quite fun earlier on trying to crush these peppercorns. Peppercorns? Peppercorns. Because I was using a pestle and mortar, and I'm talking to my son while I'm doing it, and I'm thinking I'm making good progress. I moved my hand out the way. Mate, I was not even crushing them. They were just moving around. I just looked like I was doing a good job. So I had to get a bag and a rolling pin, like a sandwich bag, and a rolling pin, and literally bash the crap out of them, because that's what it needs. It needs crushed ones as well as a couple of whole ones. Now, I will be putting quantities in the recipe in the video down in the description area. I thought there was a bike coming behind me then. But again, all what's the word? all... See, this is what happens, man. My brain's just screwed. I did have a couple of beers last night, though. Actually went to the pub. It was quite nice. Went to meet a mate of mine that I don't see all that often, but when I do see him, it's like that we've seen each other every day for the last 18 years or something, you know what I mean? It's always good. And plus, I haven't been to the pub for absolute months. Just concentrating on saving up to take the kids away, and now I'm finishing paying off taking the kids away. If you get what I mean. But yeah, I've still not thought of the word. It'll come to me eventually, I'm sure. But basically, it's her recipe. I'll even put a link to her video in, just so that she gets a bit of a nudge from it as well, because it is her recipe. I've just adapted it because I couldn't find how much of everything she was putting in, but it did look fantastic. So we're going to give that a go and see what we can't do. And if I balls it up, I balls it up. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Oh, this field looks muddy. It's going to get a bit squelchy. I walked through here last time, actually. Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot more muddy now. Squelchy squelch. I think we might drop down to the left to dodge that really muddy bit. I mean, it's probably just as muddy this way, but no, it looks better, to be honest. Just a bit of different scenery. I mean, look at the colours of this. The woods over there, look. Can't really see it. Let me get a picture of it. Colours are just absolute magic. The only problem I have with this is I feel like it's restricting my breathing. I might have it in the wrong position, you know. I'm definitely not a hiker. I suppose I am walking, but I'm not like going up massive hills. He says after walking up the Forever Hill. The kids named it that. And as well as it being the Forever Hill, I'll just wait until this jogger goes by, because I don't really want to capture her jogging by. And I'm sure she doesn't want to be on video as well. So, as well as the Forever Hill, we have this tree as well, which the kids call the lonely tree, because in every direction on this flat part at the top here, there's literally no trees until you get over to this part around here. And from the bottom of the hill, you can see that tree, and it looks tiny. And then when we get up here, you stand underneath it, and it's flipping huge. But anyway, again, just waffling on. So tell me in the comments, what part of the videos do you find entertaining? Do you find the waffling entertaining, of me just chatting crap while I'm walking around? Or do you find the cooking more entertaining? Or do you like the combo package? Also, what do you think of the lives? Now, I like doing the lives because you get to interact with people, and I think that's flipping great. Also, though, the pressure's on because I can't edit anything out. It said it wasn't meant to rain, but I think I can feel it, and I've put my flipping washing out. Typical. I put my washing out and it's going to rain. Ah well. It's only water, and it's only my washing. It's not the kids' stuff. I'd be bothered more if it was theirs. But yeah, as I was saying, I can't edit stuff out, so when I swear, it's kind of permanently there, you know. I mean, I do try not to swear on the channel, but I do swear a lot in general. When I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm mad, you know, I just swear a lot. So we're going to be dropping down here, and there's a little loop that goes around that way and brings you back up to there, just cutting out that really muddy field. I mean, I'm not scared of a bit of mud. but I just don't really want to end up on my ass on video. I was on the park the other day with my lad, playing football with a couple of his mates, and there's this one lad who's really good at football, man, and I thought I'd go in for the challenge. Well, he changed direction so quickly, mate, I couldn't keep up with him, and I just went down on my arse. Oh, it was so funny. So I just lay there like, oh, went down hard as well, like, it really hurt my arse. Oh god, this is a bit techie here, man. Technical walking. Just take your time and be all right. And I think this would be a great place to wild camp. Unfortunately, it's right near a busy road. But yeah. Ah, oh, the bloody colours are gorgeous, man. It's moved from, it's still in a bit of the yellow phase, as I called it, but some are like more going like burgundy and different shades of brown now. And anyway, there was some trees here that I was trying to get, those evergreen, I think they're pine, some sort of pine. There's two of them there. We'll get a bit closer and thingy. I was trying to get under them at one point. I don't know why, I just always see them and I'm like, I want to go there. But it's all fenced off. I haven't found a way through to get there yet that isn't crossing over a fence. Now, I've never seen anything in that field. There's never been crops. There's never been cattle or anything like that. So I'm not quite sure what its intended purpose is. But anyway, I was watching another video by some lady, I can't remember her name now, but she was talking about if you see random pines like these, where are they? There and there. It probably means that the land used to have an estate on it. And you're not wrong. She's not wrong at all. And she's not wrong because there used to be an estate on this very thing. So when we last video, as I was walking around, you could see the remnants of buildings and stuff like that. That's where the flipping manor house used to be, and it would have been huge, and that would have been a part of their grounds there. And they would have employed a horticulturist. Is that how you say it? Or a gardener, if you want to call it that, to bring in these like rare trees from different countries and things like that, and they'd put them on their grounds to say, look at us, we've got these fantastic trees. And there'd be a talking point when you've got your guests around for afternoon tea, a cup of tea and a slice of cake. My mate calls me Wurzel Gummidge because he's a knob. Squirrel in a tree, it's a squirrel in a tree. Yeah, they're too quick to catch. By the time I switched it round, he would have been gone. I'm going up now. Up. Not sure that this is tight enough now. Now I've taken the jacket off. Just tighten it up a bit more support. My neck is hurting now. But such is life. You know, still doing it. Oh, just about. There's a little path that goes down there, but I don't think it actually leads anywhere. Let's go and have a look. I think I've been down it before, and all it does is takes you into that top field which we've just dodged. Let's go and have a look. Switch you around. I quite like it here actually. It's not too shabby, is it? Yeah, it does. It just leads you back up into the field. What knobhead's done that, lot? carved into a flipping tree. Why would you do that? There's lots of scratch marks actually. What's all that about? Anyone know? Anyone know why there's random hack marks in the bark of these trees? Doesn't look natural because it's nothing further up. But someone's had a right go at that one, look. Poor thing. Yeah, not sure why they've been hacked at. But someone's done a flipping love heart in this one. That's so sad. Well, I hope you still love each other as and whatever your bloody name is. Because if you don't, you've just immortalised it in a tree for no sodden reason. Look, even more as well, look. Never noticed that before. Then again, most of the time we come up that part, it's dark at this time of year. We walk around here on Wednesdays, me and a mate of mine. So drop in the comments if there's anything you want to see me have a go at cooking. I'm not a chef, by the way. I just like cooking and I've got that can-do attitude. You know, just nothing can stop me. Not even having a bad neck. We can go that way, which would be a bit quicker, but I want to go through the woods instead of just skirting around the outside of it. It's the way we came last week as well. Now I do plan to carry on all the way through the winter with all the way through autumn and winter with this, and eventually I'll probably have to put some trousers on. I have actually purchased some second-hand trousers. They're a bargain, and the chap said he'd accept 30 quid, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to get anything as good as that for £30. So I just took it. I'll just put them to the one side, and you know, I'll just use them whenever I need them. But I mean, it's really mild today, really mild, which is nice. I mean, what's today's date? 8th of November. So we're not really that far into November yet. But I suppose it's far enough into November, isn't it? You get some people that are a bit more susceptible to the cold than others. Me personally, no, I don't really feel it. My hands do. I've said before, I've got something called Raynaud's disease, which is a circulation issue with your extremities. So hands and feet, they go cold first. They'll go white, all the blood will leave them. And when it comes back, it's been known to bring a tear to the eyes. It's that painful. But, you know, you can't let these things stop you doing something that you really enjoy. Now, I just did this on the random off chance one time whilst out riding. I was like, I'm going to go and cook some food on the side here. I think it was a place called Toten Sidings. And I was just like, you know, I'll go and have a quick go. And I really enjoyed it. It was really cool. Hiya, how you doing? What's he after? Squirrels? All right. But yeah, so it's all good. Oh dear, there's a big tree down here. It's completely blocked the path off. Certainly not getting over that. Just, God, that is big, isn't it? Proper come down. Must have been quite recently when we had some quite bad wind. Oh, but we can go around anyway. I mean, look at this tree. This has seen some flipping years, hasn't it? Why has somebody put a piece of wood up it? Some kids over there breaking some wood now, just because that's the yobbo thing to do. Oh look, there's a piece of wood, let's smash it to pieces. And then do absolutely nothing with it and walk away as if we are champions. Whatever floats your boat, mate. Yeah. Well, I've had a good waffle now. I feel better. We're just coming out of these woods in a sec. It'll put us back on the main track and not far from where we need to jump off, actually. I seem to have missed it, but it might have been the way that was blocked off, actually. There was actually a log down and somebody had like carved the bottom of it off so that it was flat. Or so, no, say the log's down like that. They carved the part where the top of my watch is and like made it flat and then built a style so people could get around it. It was pretty cool. I mean, look at the colours of this beach. Bloody beautiful. Let's do a little spinny round thing. How was that? So all the bracken that was here, that kind of disguised this area, it's all dying away now. Let's go low. Sorry, Mr. Branch, you're coming with me. We'll try not to take this one out though, because it looks rather healthy. We'll get rid of that bramble, I don't want that. Get gone. Oh shit, I'm probably caught. Oh, it's that bramble, look. Oh. Get off me. Bloody brambles. Oh, so anyway, here we are. This is our humble abode for a few hours. Got it all to ourselves. There is a horse field there. Looks like the barbed wire has been trampled down a little bit. No trespassing sign down there. It's lucky we're staying up here, isn't it? As I say, I have been here before. And it was really nice. Sat underneath this oak tree and just cooked some grub. Can't remember what it was, but I shall let you know. Down here somewhere, because I figured out how to put little words down here now. I've only been YouTubing for 4 years on my other channel and I only just bloody found that out. Anyway, let's get some tripods sorted out and get set up. Okay, so this is the spot. I'm going to be setting up this stove, then I'm going to be starting the live. If you're watching this video now and you haven't seen the live already, do go watch that, because you'll see all the cooking. Now I do have another camera over there which is going to pick it all up while it's doing it, and it's going to be doing it all sped up, which will be then put into this video. So you will see the cooking, but it'll all be sped up. And you won't be able to see any mistakes I make either, because that'll be on the live. Again, that's another reason. The one reason I don't like the lives is, well, it's not that I don't like them, is I don't like not being able to edit stuff if I screw up or swear or something like that. But anywho, I'm going to jump over to the live now, and we'll get this started. So hopefully you'll pop over and I'll see you there. I'm just going to sit and watch these horses eat this food, watch the sun go down, and yeah, bit of a failed attempt at a peppercorn sauce, but it tasted all right. Okay, so grub's gone. It was a bit of a failure. It tasted fine. I couldn't get the sauce to thicken. Ran out of fuel. As you would have seen on the live, if you watched that. If not, go watch it. It's funny. But I take a learning curve from this. You can't think that something you see on a short can be done in the time that it takes to record a short. I was a bit naive to think that I'd be able to do it quickly. Even though I filled the trangia twice, I did run out of fuel, which is a bit annoying. Whether the breeze or the fact it's cold out had a contributing factor to it to get it before it got going properly, I'm not sure. But I'm going to watch the sun go down. I've just been watching some flipping squirrels pissing around in the trees over there. Had a visit by a couple of dogs. One who clearly wanted my steak, one before it even started actually cooking. But okay, I do apologise if the audio is a bit shit with the cars going by over there. It cut me out while I was talking there. Said I had no storage left, but then I've checked and I've deleted loads of stuff and it still said you've got no storage left. So I've deleted YouTube, which was using 29 gigabytes. Okay, it's not anymore because I just deleted it, and I'll reinstall it when I need to get a video uploaded. So if you watched the live, you did realise that this didn't work. I failed because I didn't bring any spare fuel. I had a small amount left in the container, but it wasn't enough to get the whole job done with the potatoes, then the steak, then the peppercorn sauce, because the simmering of the peppercorn sauce is the problem that I had. I did, however, pour some of what I did create, which is this, onto the meat and the potatoes, and it was all right, you know. It wasn't actually a bad meal. It tasted like it should. So the recipe definitely works, but you just need more fuel. That's where I faltered, the lack of fuel. So I've just been watching the horses over there, watching some squirrels piss around in the trees. There were some small birds that I couldn't see what they actually were, but they were tiny. Maybe a little wren or something like that. But yeah, just watching the sun go down. It's just dipped below the horizon over there. I'm just gonna chill out a little bit longer, drink some more beer, just kind of, yeah, just relax a bit, you know, and chill. I've had to put my coat back on because it's definitely getting cold now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this home with me, the whatever it's called, the peppercorn sauce that hasn't finished being made. I'm literally going to pour it into here, hopefully without much mess. Well, that's not going to happen, is it? So I need to spoon some more of that into it, because it's just dripping all over the place and it's not the best. But yeah, we won't be wasting it. I'm just going to thicken it up at home and I'll use it tomorrow on something. I don't have any more steak, but you know, I'll be all right. It'll be all right. Just not going to be wasting it, that's all. Just in case people think I'm going to be throwing it, I'm not. And we're taking it back with me, thickening it up. I wonder if you could freeze it until I can get my hands on some steak again, which will be won't be for a while because steak's flipping expensive, man. Everything's expensive. breathing. It's the only thing we haven't managed to tax us on yet. Oh my good night. Well, there you go, there's your peppercorn sauce. Like I say, it tastes good. It does taste good. Even if we did get most of it on the floor there. But yeah, I've not even got any wipes or out. I think I might have some tissue actually. That could probably prove helpful. Didn't bring any wipes though, because I swapped bags, because I wanted to go for a bag that's got the harnesses on. Yeah, I got some bog roll. Always carry bog roll, because you never know. When you're in the woods, mate, and you gotta go, what are you gonna do? You know, you're miles away from home. I'm not that far away. I'm actually 2 miles away from home. So it'll be a 4-mile walk by the time I'm finished. Just gonna clean a couple of bits and bobs up, and then drink another beer, I think, in triumph of my failure. But again, it didn't really fail because I learned a lot from it. So if you can take a learning curve away from something that didn't happen as you expected it to, you know, it's not actually a failure, is it? You're still sort of winning. Just pop that in the trash pile, which we're going to be taking back with us. I mean, the non-stick was really good. We got a bit of burn bits that did stick, but it came off really, really easily. I mean, that's just had water on it, just to rinse off all the creaminess and stuff. Lights going down, we're going to be dark soon. But, you know, I'm going to get all this packed away. And just chill out for a little while. I like this spot. I say that about all the spots, but I found this one randomly, and it is in one of my other videos. I think this is the second time I've cooked here. I've come down here to investigate what was down at the bottom on one of the videos, but then went back up. Unfortunately, the entrance to it, all the bracken, all the ferns and things like that has all died back now, so it's more visible, as where before you had to like force your way through all these bracken that's up here. But yeah, all in all, it tasted okay. It had the flavour that it was meant to. Okay, the steak had gone a little bit cold, but you know, such is life. You're outdoors, what do you expect? Oh, that lager hits the spot. It hits the spot. So, let's get it all packed away. Then I'll sit here for a short while extra, watching the sun go down. I'm time-lapsing it as well. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, time-lapse of the sun going down. It's been on for a while now. Those horses have got a bit closer to me. They're not bothered though, they're just grazing. Not interested in what I'm doing at all. So yeah, if you reached this far in the video, thank you very much. I'm not sure how I'm going to get that cream home. I'm going to have to put it in this tub. Still half a container of cream. Oh, look at that, perfect. Bloody made for it. Fantastic. Wash that over there. It's only had onions in. It'll be alright. Shame I didn't get to cook the broccoli, because I was looking forward to that, and I bought it especially. But it won't get wasted. I will cook it. eventually. It'll get used tomorrow, I'm sure. Right, I'm going to get packed away and stand up for a short while because this chair really hurts my balls. The Nutcracker 5000. Let's get all this cleared up. Still laughing, still smiling, regardless of failed adventures. But then again, I say failed, I'm outdoors, I've had something to eat, I connected with a couple of people on the live, you know, so yeah, it's not even half a failure. It's a learning curve, as I say. Next time, make sure you fuel things full. Now this was probably about there, and I just grabbed it up, snatched it off the ground, and I was like, yeah, that'll be all right. It wasn't all right. We needed more, and my shortcomings came because of that. But this brandy's not bad, you know. I'm gonna have a little twat of it now. Excuse the term. That is not bad at all. Okay, it's not up there with your flipping Remy Martin and your Hennessy, but £7 from Tesco. It's called Napoleon. Napoleon brandy. Product of France. Aged 3 years in oak casks. Mellow and smooth. It is very mellow. It is very, very mellow. I like it. Right then, let's get a time lapse of clearing all this crap up before it gets too dark. Look who's come to say hello. Hello. I'm not going to come any closer to you than this. Don't you worry about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Oh, don't go into that barbed wire fence, mate. I know you're interested in what I'm doing, but you just don't go into that fence. Let me see if I can come over and give you a pat. Are you going to let me? Are you going to let me give you a pat? Or are you going to bite me? There we are. That's all right, isn't it? Now, normally I'm scared of horses, but it's only because of their power. I've seen some get kicked while out and stuff like that, but these ones seem pretty chill. Well, thank you for coming to say hello. I have been watching you. There's a couple of bigger ones over there. It is getting dark now though. Oh, there we go, yeah, we can still see them. And I know that horses sometimes, they can be a bit nibbly, can't they? But these two whiter ones are really cool. Yeah, just be careful of that barbed wire fence, mate. You're going to hurt yourself. I've got nothing that I can feed you. There's no grass over here. There's no grass over here, mate. I can't feed you anything. I would have liked to, but I just can't. Hey? You don't like it, do you? You don't like me stroking you. That's fine. I won't do it again. Unless you want to come to me. Oh shit, they're bed. Something made them bolt then. What the fudge was that? One of them scattered and a lot of them went. Not gonna lie, I flipping shat myself. Oh, I think it's someone over there. Maybe someone with a dog. To my right. Spooked them a bit. Right, we'll leave them be now. But that was well cool. Not the bit of them making me shit my pants, but the other bit. Ouch. And now I've just been brambled. Oh, you bastard. We're still capturing this time lapse of the sun going down, which you're going to be able to see later on. And what I was doing is I was just tidying up before it gets too bloody dark, and now obviously the sun's gone down. It's just got a bit of a afterglow, if that's what you call it. And this is the lovely oak tree silhouette. Oh, look at this, look. Flipping leg. It got me. It got me good, but it was worth it to say hello to the horses. Oh yeah, it's really dark now, isn't it? Well, it was worth it. We've got a bit of footage of the horses, nice and close up. Got them bolting away, which I shat my pants. Let's see if we can put this light up in a tree somewhere and maybe see what we're doing. I'm going to finish my beer, then I'm going to pack away the bits and bobs, and we'll get a walk on out of here. Like I say, there won't be an outro, but you see me walking off into the distance and shit, because it's just dark as oak, mate, you know? Literally super dark. But we have packed away all of our stuff. We've left no trace. We've got everything bagged up, ready to rock and roll. And I'm just waiting for this time lapse to finish. Apart from, I got a boo-boo. I was trying to get close to the flipping horses, and as I was coming back out, snagged me, little bugger. But we're going to head out of here, dodging that bramble, because I've had enough of brambles for today. One last check, make sure we've got everything. We have. I've got one torch in front of me. There'd be a branch there, so I'm trying to see the ground, but the light from the selfie stick is kind of sort of blinding me, stopping me seeing where I'm going, but I can see to a degree. But yeah, we're on our way out now. Nice little cookout. It was good fun, you know. And yeah, it failed, but we learned from it, you know. It wasn't a complete failure, because we took away something that we learned. I'm going to go home, I'm going to thicken that up, peppercorn sauce, and then I'm going to, pardon me, see if I can freeze it. Quickly Google it, see if I can freeze it, and that way it won't get wasted and we can use it again, you know. So let's flip this round and you can see the journey out, and I'll probably speed it up into a time lapse because I can't do an outro because it's too bloody dark. It's literally like pitch black now. I waited out as long as I could to try and get the time lapse video. I got it to a degree. I mean, there's still some light left, fading slowly, but you know, I got as much of it as I could wait out for, because eventually I started to get a bit bored. Just sat there chilling, you know, and drinking a beer, scrolling on my other phone, and oh, this bit's a bit steep here, I'll be careful of that. But yeah, let's have a spin it round and you can go and see what's cracking off in front, and see you all next weekend. Take it easy. Thanks for watching.